Hi, this is Meg Stump of www.pinloomweaving.com, and I'm going to be showing you how to do a crochet join. Now, when I say crochet join, it's about simply crocheting two pieces of fabric together. I'm going to use this as an example. This is a little stuffed dog. It's made with a 2x4, a 4x4 square for the body and 2x2s for legs, head, etc. The pattern is in the new book, Pin Loom Weaving, 40 Projects for Tiny Hand Looms, and you'll find it along with other animals and how to make them in pin looms. So I'm simply going to be showing how do we do a crochet join that begins to put together that body, and I'm using this 4x4, and the way the body goes is that we have an opening here for the head, and the rest of it is going to be covered. And I'm going to pick it up. I'm judging that the head is going to be stuck in here. And then I'm going to pick up a couple loops and start using a single crochet in the next moment or two. Here we go. You may notice that these loops don't particularly match up. They're kind of staggered from one another. But all I have to do is find two that match up and start my single crochet. I do want to make certain I hit all the loops, and I also want to make certain that I'm not putting any crochet stitches anyplace else, not between those loops. If I end up crocheting down here between those loops, I'm going to end up with a little gaping hole in my fabric, and it doesn't look as good. My fingers are getting in the way. Let me see if I can't do that clearer. Here we go. Now it's falling into line, and basically moved the top piece of cloth over just a tiny bit to make the loops match up a little bit better, and that's just fine. I'm coming to the part which is going to be here at the rump, and rather than just going around in a rigid manner, I'm going to start slip stitching. So just dropping my crochet hook right through the fabric and pulling the loop back up in order to make a more rounded rump. And then back into loops. Oops, I picked up 3 there. That's not necessary. And hang on, we're almost done with this piece. Okay, going to do a little bit of slip stitching here at the bottom, which would be kind of between his back legs. Again, slip stitch. A couple things that I really like about using the single crochet. It's fast. It's really sturdy because basically there's a double yarn going through each of these hoops. And I'll just demonstrate that in a minute. Let's say I decide that it's not quite the way I want it. It's extremely easy to pull out. So you can go back, you can correct, you can pull it all out if needed to do it the way you want. Here we go. Now, to finish it, basically the easiest way is just to pull that through and knot it. I usually use a tiny little crochet hook. This is This one I found probably a thrift shop. It says Susan Bates. It's a size 5. Something around 1.75 to 1.95 millimeters is great. Small enough where it easily drops through your loops or through the weave, and that just allows you to pull it on through and make it nice and neat. And then I can just clip it off. Now, there's not any particular need for me to be quite that neat, because when I finish, I would actually do the front part as well, so that this would all be completed. And then it's going to get turned inside out, which is the whole point of it. Let's do that. Turning it inside out. Okay, and now what have we got? Here's our back. I have to kind of pull it out a bit. We're going to shape it. It's going to get stuffed and finished. That's a single crochet join. It's used a lot, for me at least, with stuffed animals. Any place where having a join that sticks up like this is not a problem. Thank you. I'm Meg Stump, pinloomweaving.com. Weave on.